what's up?
Malcolm, how's it going?
I'm doing all right. I think we are live on TikTok and now we are live on Instagram also.
I'm tagging you. Yeah, are we?
Yeah, we're live already.
Got you.
All right, so today we are talking about the major thing, how to get into real estate now with no money down. Um, got any ideas? What would you do? What would you do if you had to start? Let's say you had to start your business from scratch. You're starting all over. You're not as known as you are on Instagram and stuff like that. What
Mhm.
would you do to start getting a following? And then we'll talk about how to build in some money and stuff like that.
Social media following.
Yeah, what would
I,
you do?
I put out tons of content. I say it. I talk to you about it all the time about putting out content, and it's something that I definitely need to work on. But if I was able to start fresh again, I
Mhm.
I just put out tons of content, vlogs, do anything on TikTok, to
Yep,
educate people more than try to get clients.
exactly. That's what I talk about a lot as you know, I feel like especially if you're now starting, like even if
Mhm.
you don't have the money, the thing you could do is you can reach out to other influencers or other people who are doing real estate actively and just say, hey, can I borrow your listing? Do you mind if I shoot videos inside your listing? And you'll start generating traffic just from that. Going to other people's listings and asking them to use it. You
Yeah.
go in there, you take photos, you go in there, take videos, and you do open houses for them. Like, how would that be for you if someone came and said, "Hey, I'll do an open house on your slowest days"? So, for example, I think like the slowest days is like a Monday or a Wednesday, right?
Wednesday, yeah, Monday and Wednesday.
So then they'll come to you and say, "Hey, I'll do it for free. You don't have to worry about paying me. I'll print out the material and everything like that." And these are all stuff that's free. You're giving up your time, so you're not giving up any money at all. The printing stuff you can, if you're a licensed realtor and you're in a company, they let you print for free. Which am I correct?
Right, correct.
And then all the information about the open houses are on the MLS.
Yeah,
So this is 100% free. You're not giving up anything. You're not paying for this at all. This is 100% free, and this is a way you can generate traffic and leads if you're now starting in real estate and you have no money to actually do marketing. Would you agree with that, Mike?
100%. I mean, if somebody told me, "Hey, let me do an open house for you. Let me share your listing. Let me advertise it for you." Of course, I'm gonna say, yeah. I'm trying to get it closed as soon as possible to get my client to their next home. So of course, I definitely would.
You guys are watching on TikTok and Instagram, on Facebook and YouTube. Feel free to access as many questions as
Yeah,
you
as
want
many as you guys
about
want.
mortgages, real estate, anything. We're here to help you guys. So just let us know what questions you have. We have four different broadcasts running. So looking to get into a real estate license. Any advice, Mike?
There's a lot of free classes online that you could take. There's a lot of free ebooks, everything, and honestly, a lot of brokers would allow you to shadow without your license. You're gonna learn 90% of what you really need to learn on the field. Of course, you need to pass, your state test and get everything from the books. But once you're out on the field, you're able to then go back to your class and it all makes sense and it all clicks. Because honestly, when I was in class, I got it, but then I didn't really, it didn't click until I was out on the field already. So a lot of brokers will let you shadow without, they'll even sponsor you to get your license. So definitely
Can,
reach out to brokers.
can you go into more about what sponsoring a real estate agent is? And can you go
Pretty much, they'll take you out on the field with them. You put in a certain number of hours in, and then they'll once you pass the test and hang your license with them, they'll reimburse you.
Oh, so
Pretty much.
pretty much
Yes,
it's free.
yes.
Once
I
again,
I
this is
do it. If
another.
anybody's interested, let me know. Once you pass the test, I'll reimburse you.
So his if you're looking to get into real estate, he's saying he's willing to pay for you. He's willing to sponsor you guys for
Yes,
free. 100%. His
100%.
Instagram is at Michael Michael .stone .underscore.
Right,
If you're on YouTube or Facebook, you'll see it there. It's actually on the page. But these are all ways on how to get into it free.
right.
Someone asks, I am not the BR King yet. I'm still looking to get into one. Right now, Mike, we're
Yeah.
working on our third property. The contract isn't signed yet, so I can't talk about it yet. We just found another deal that we're going in. So we have this will be our third flip once we get the contract signed. So far, as you guys know, I have 2 flips under contract right now, and we're working on more. So TikTok, I will be doing some more videos on that. I know I've been posting it a lot more on my Instagram, but I will be doing videos on the live on TikTok to show you guys more about the flips and stuff like that. God willing, April we will be breaking ground on destroying the property. Yeah, so I'm gonna need your help in finding me some buyers. If you guys are looking to buy in South Jamaica, Queens, we have two properties that will be there shortly. So if you guys are looking, let me know because we're definitely trying to sell it. And if you guys come from my Instagram, TikTok, I'll make sure I give you guys a discount. Just don't tell my partners that I'm doing it.
Shh.
Yeah, exactly. Someone said I'm looking to get into real estate wholesaling. Yes, I actually did a video. If you go to my YouTube, I did a video on this. I talked about that's one of the ways I got started in real estate. And if you guys are watching on YouTube or Facebook, you can see my original logo is still up there. Marcelle Real Estate Investments. That's how we got started. It was wholesaling, and I love it. The biggest thing about wholesaling is you have to not be afraid of getting turned down. Mike is actually Mike is looking for me for properties right now. I need some more deals. So if you guys are looking to give away some property, I do pay wholesaler fees, finder's fees as they call it. I'm 100% fair with it. If you guys don't know what wholesaling is, Mike, do you want to tell the people what wholesaling is?
I think you actually have more experience in wholesaling than me.
Okay, so wholesaling is when you find a property that needs to be fixed up. So it's usually like someone is going through like a foreclosure, they can't pay their mortgage anymore, they can't pay their mortgage anymore. They're going through it could be a death in the family. They're going through some kind of hardship, and you come along, you're saying, hey, your property is worth $400,000, right? But right now the bank is going to take your house, or you can't make the payment, or you just want to leave. You want to leave now. You don't want to deal with the waiting for a realtor to sell the property. You know, as you know, I do mortgages, you do real estate. It can take a while to close. Right?
We've been there. We've been there.
3 to 4 months. So a lot of times people don't want to wait that long. They want to get their money. They want to leave now. So you come in and say, hey, I can get someone to close within 30 days. And the homeowner's like, 30 days? And you're like, yeah, I'm Malcolm. I work with a lot of investors, and they have what's called all cash. So meaning they have a bank account with a lot of money in it. And the homeowner gets excited because they know that, hey, I've been looking for someone to take this property, take this headache. That's how you sell it to them. A headache, the problem, the issues. They're going to take it away. And you, the person who finds a deal, you get what's called an assignment contract. So you have a contract that says, hey, you're willing to buy this property and or assign it. So you would assign it after they sign to an investor who now I officially am. I'm officially an investor now. So you would assign it to me or my company, and then we would pay you a fee depending on the deal. Right now, I pay between 5 to 10, depending on the deal. When I say that, is not every deal we can give you 10,000. Some deals, the numbers just don't work. But every deal, we make sure that you have a fair shake because I started as a wholesaler. So I promise you guys, I will not gyp you at all.
I'm very fair.
Yeah, exactly. You have to be, because I remember when I first started, I lost my first 2 deals. Michelle can tell you about this. We actually got gypped. The cash buyer paid me my my first non-refundable fee to get the contract, signed it, and he then ended up going around my back and doing it. The contract I got was one of those bullshit contracts, so it was my fault. I got a contract off of Google. That's why if you watch any of my videos, Google documents, Google Docs that you find online are not real contracts because it doesn't protect you. And I know this because it happened to me. He signed my contract, and unfortunately, it didn't protect me, and he took my deal. It was a deal I was actually supposed to make $15,000 on that deal. 15,000.
What did you end up making?
$1,000. And that was just my fee, not to sell it, to show it to other buyers. It was a non-refundable fee because he wanted the deal. So I said to lock it up the deal, and so I don't show it to other people, give me $1,000. He gave me $1,000. I still have that check though. I actually made a photocopy and framed the check because it was like my first deal.
How long ago was this?
Like 6-7 years ago.
There you go. But you see, that's the beauty of social media now. Somebody could get online, hit you up, hit me up. Hey, I'm trying to do this. Can you give me some tips? And we're more than happy to help. If you knew somebody back then, you wouldn't have got ripped off.
That's 100% true.
Yeah.
Me not knowing cost me $15,000. So my inexperience. That's why when people are like, "Oh, you have to pay for knowledge," and people are like, "Oh my God, it's so bad." It's not really bad. If I would have took one class and actually had a good person, because not all these classes are good.
Yeah.
If you took a real good one, it could have saved me $15,000 I lost on that day.
Yeah.
And that's because my inexperience of it. So you guys out there, it's get a good lawyer. That's the best thing I can say. My lawyer, you use Saeed is my lawyer. I use him for everything. Every real estate transaction, I have one lawyer that I use, and it's because it makes sense. Yes, they do charge a fee. Lawyers are anywhere from I think 1,000 to 2,500 for a contract.
Roughly,
but it's worth it. 2,500, and I would have made 15,000. Even if it was $3,000, I still $12,000. I'm walking away with. Who cares? But this is and the great thing about wholesaling is it's a way to get in with no money. I actually found that deal off of Craigslist. The owner was listing it on Craigslist. I convinced him to give it to me because he was marketing horribly. And then I found a buyer.
Yeah.
So it can be done. This is real estate worth no money. It's the real Mr. Marcelle. I have Michael Stone here, and we're just here to give you guys tips. If you guys have any questions, feel free to interrupt us. We're just going to keep ranting and talking about different ways you can get into real estate with no money. TikTok, I thank you guys for watching me. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We're just going to keep talking.
Definitely.
So, Michael, what's going on? You found a property in Jamaica. You got me excited. Michael is a realtor, and I told him, hey, Michael, my investor said we have more money to play with. Find me some deals. So Michael started looking. He found a property in Jamaica. Right now, I don't know why, but Jamaica is finding all my properties. So I'm sticking with the area. If it's working, if it's not broken, don't fix it. They said.
Yeah. I actually found 4 in total, and I'm in. 2 in Corona, 2 in Jamaica.
Okay.
1 pending in Sunnyside, actually, too.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. But like you said, I have to pick up the phone, be on them. Hey, are you in? Like, just keep that dialogue going with the owner. So when they are ready, they say, okay, I remember you. Yeah, let's meet up and do something.
Can you talk about that? What do you mean when they're ready? How does that work?
A lot of people. First of all, the owners are getting a lot of calls.
Okay.
So they're already used to somebody saying, hey, I do real estate. I'd like to sell your house for you. I'll get you X amount. I'd say 80% of the time they're not interested.
Okay.
But if you just call them and what I like to do, I don't really like to pitch it, but I just like to build a rapport. So when that moment does come, when they say, hey, I think I'm ready, when I'm talking to them, because I email them, I text them, they'll think of me versus somebody that said, hey, I guarantee I could get you X amount. Because I already provide them with everything beforehand. I'm saying as of today's date, this is what you could get. This is the market right now. So they know I'm educating them versus just trying to get their house to flip it.
I think that's what a lot of people fail to understand. Like, you have to educate the prospect. Even when, like, as you said, even when we're going in to buy a house and I know I want to make it an all cash offer, we still educate the seller. In my last video on YouTube, I actually talked about it. It was a friend of ours, and she was looking to get she wanted to list it, but I explained to her the benefits of listing all cash. She's looking to buy another house somewhere else. And I was like, hey, if you list it, you're going to take 2 to 3 months when I can give you an all cash and we close within 30 days. So she was willing to give me a better price because we had a rapport, because someone I know. So like Mike said, that building that relationship helps. That's why you guys have to go outside and meet people. You can't just stay inside anymore. Like, you have to go out and meet people, do lives, and get on and let people know you. Like, constantly building relationships, building contacts. And this is what you do with no money down. Like, it doesn't take any money to meet someone, shake their hand, and say, hi, how you doing? Well, it's Corona. No one's shaking your hand.
Right now.
Just pound them. You can say, what's up, peace, whatever. Yeah. But it takes no money. It's just time, and you have to put the effort in to wanting to do it. Yeah. And as you said, you have to know something to educate people. You can't educate people if you don't know anything. So I guess that's a part of learning, right? Shadowing people. Did you have someone like that? You had someone who was shadowing you and then who became part of your team, right?
Phil, yeah. 19 years old, shadowing me, doing all my social media, taking pictures. He I'd say be here at this time. He's there with a pen and a pad, and he just soaked up everything. He got his license. I reimbursed him for getting the license. He's hanging with EXP now. He's part of the team. We actually closed. Well, we're actually in contract now.
Woo! On contract for
Yeah.
what?
Michelle's friend. Michelle's friend.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
that was with him.
yeah. He was with me every day with the computer, with the iPad, pulling up comps and everything. So when we were ready to submit the offer, we did it right away.
That's a single family house that it's a deal that actually Michael and I are doing together.
Yeah.
It's a single family house, and it was built off of relationships. And like I tell you guys, it's no money down. That the relationship was built over time, but it's a constant talking to people, letting people know what you do. So if you are deciding to get into real estate and you have no money down, you have someone here who's saying, hey, he will pay for you to get your license.
Yeah.
He'll reimburse you. So the fee that you pay, he will give it back to you. Just pass your test. That means you actually have to study.
Yeah.
And on top of that, we're showing you ways on how you can market and leverage your time for deals. And the deal that we just talked about that is actually under contract now, looking to close either the end of this month or the beginning of next month, is a deal out of relationships.
Yeah. And
Guys,
they were looking for a while.
Right now, I need some comments. Guys, put some comments, like this, subscribe, do something. But we're giving out free gems right now.
How's everything else, Malcolm?
Everything's going good. We actually got big news. I'll tell you later about it. Good things. Remember that marketing thing that we were working on?
Mm-hmm.
I finalized it, and I actually got a
nice
first one. So we'll see how it goes and keep it up. Oh. All right. So another thing that I feel like people fail to do in understanding this, like this whole concept and stuff, is they don't utilize all the tools they have. Like it takes no time to go on Craigslist. That's how I found my first wholesale deal. First wholesale deal was on Craigslist. It was just there. And what I kept doing is what people don't do is constantly update Craigslist. All right, I'm going to.
How can I see the comments, Malcolm?
Well, you can't because some of the comments are TikTok and Facebook.
Gotcha.
But like, this is a comment from Giselle on Facebook, so you can see it now. You see it on the screen?
Yeah, I see it now. Giselle.
All right. So the question is, how long does it take to get your ROI, which is return on investment, back from a flip? Now that depends because each flip is different. Like one of the flips we're doing is a short sale. And with the short sale, it takes longer because you're negotiating with the bank. So you get into contract with the seller. So we're in contract with the seller. The seller already agreed to sell us the house. So we're good. We're getting the house. Now we have to agree to see what the bank is going to allow us to buy it from the bank because the seller is already in foreclosure or going through foreclosure. So he can say, yeah, I agree to it, but we still need the bank to agree to it because they're the ones who have the first lien on the house. So a deal like that is going to take much longer because now we're going back and forth. We want to pay one price. The bank is like, no, the house is worth this much. We're willing to take this much of a loss because they know that the guy stopped making payments. So they're already in the negative. Yeah. And what people don't realize is once you stop paying the bank, like when the bank has houses on the market, on the sheet, on the list that are non-paying, it's a negative asset for the bank. So the bank is incentivized to get that off of their balance sheet because they have shareholders. Shareholders want to see cash flow. They want to see money coming in. They don't want to see a house sitting there that's not giving them no money. So they're willing to get rid of it at a loss, at a major discount for an investor, someone who's going to pay it all in cash. Now, what the issue is, we get a lot of homeowners, Mike, or future homeowners who want to come around and be like, hey, I want to buy a short sale and I want to buy something foreclosure. But banks don't want that because at the end of the day, they rather someone who has cash because they don't. When you buy foreclosure and stuff like that, or houses with issues, you have to get it approved by the new bank who's buying it.
Yeah.
And a lot of times the banks aren't going to approve something that has holes, wires sticking out. They're not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easier to give it to someone who's buying it all cash because we're not going to look for that. We don't care. The messier the house is, the cheaper we're getting it to buy it from the bank. So we're fine with that. Didn't you have someone like that who was doing a 203K loan or something like that, who was doing like a house that was messed up?
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
Bronx,
Yeah.
they ended up. Uh, he actually ended up closing right before Corona,
Hmm.
before everything got shut down.
You
And
want to tell us a little bit about it? How was the process? It
it's
was almost like a flip. It was more of a
yeah,
using a mortgage to get it.
yeah. So he bought a single family in the Bronx and actually had it converted to a multifamily.
That's good because it increases cash flow.
Yeah,
He definitely was thinking
he,
thinking
he was. He was. We got it for a really good price. We got it for around 569, I think.
okay.
And then he threw in about 170K.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he did a duplex. He's some famous skateboarder kid. He had the money. He got a
Okay.
so it took,
How
you
did
know,
you
huh?
before I cut you off, can you tell everyone how did you get these luxury clients? Because now you're talking about getting
Yeah,
a professional skateboarder. Not
yeah.
many people can say, "Hey, I was able to do a mortgage for a professional skateboarder." How did you get that?
A lot of well, like so my background for the last I've been in real estate going on 7 years. For the last for the first five, I did mostly luxury rentals and luxury sales. Um, I advertised a lot on with my old company, Time Out Magazine. Like we just did a lot of advertising.
Okay.
So whenever Google advertising too.
And now we're trying to schedule it for people with no money. So if they had no money, how could they probably get more into reaching these luxury clients that you have the pleasure to work with?
With no money, I would say reach out to your inner circle first. Your connections there. If not, I would you have to go after listings.
Mm-hmm.
Expensive listings, stuff like that. And 80% of the time,
You have no money. You're saying you can't be afraid to go after
right,
lists.
right. No, not at all. Because like I said, 80% of the time, a lot of agents seem to think if I'm with a certain company,
Mhm.
I'll say, "Hey, I'm with Compass. I'm gonna get the listing." It doesn't work like that. You like again, you got to build a rapport with the future clients, and let them know what you could bring to the table. We were getting a lot of listings just off meeting at a coffee shop,
Okay,
not even a listing presentation.
that's pretty helpful. So
Yeah,
you're saying it's not the company, it's the person that creates the opportunities and the leads. If I get that.
correct. Hmm.
So you don't need money, guys. I want you to understand that you do not need money to get into real estate. It's a misconception. Money makes things easier. Of course, we all know that. Like, I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, but you can do it without money. And Michael is teaching us how he did it. He got a professional. Let me say the full word for you guys: a professional skateboarder, and he did it through some paid advertisement, but a lot of it was rapport building.
Yeah,
If the guy, as soon as he texted you or you DM'd him or whatever happened, it
mm,
wasn't the first talk. He said, "Oh, I'm buying a house," right? You had to
yeah,
build.
no, no, no. He actually wanted to buy a condo I had in Williamsburg that was across the street from the House of Vans where he used to skateboard.
Okay.
And from there, I spoke to him. I said, honestly, I don't think this is what you're looking for. Let me show you something else. And we went from like a $500,000 studio condo to the house now, to the multifamily now that got appraised at 1.15. Yeah,
One property over $1 million.
yeah,
That's a nice commission check.
yeah, yeah,
um, guys, do you see that? He built the report. And not only that, you listened to the client and you was able to educate him on
yeah.
what you think he needs based off the criteria he was telling you that he wanted.
Yeah, I already knew off the bat that it wasn't going to work. And instead of trying to push it on him because I knew he had the money and he wanted to be right next to House of Bands, I said, listen, what do you really want to do? And he's like, I really want to, have some multifamily. I see he was living in the Bronx and he said the area that I live in is getting gentrified. There was luxury buildings coming up. And I said, all right, let's zone in there. And it took about 6 months just to find a property.
And
So
it's time.
yeah,
So it didn't happen overnight.
no,
It's
not at all.
successes. Like most of the people you see killing real estate now are people who've been doing this for a while now, and they kept putting in time, and that's how it grows. It's nothing in life is easy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of times we expect that you get in this new field and you're automatically gonna be successful without putting any work in. That's not how it works. Like you have to
Yeah.
grind. Real estate is another hustle. You have to grind every day. You have to make content. You have to door knock. You have to be willing to work under someone else to learn. And that's the goal. And that's what it is.
Yeah, it actually took about 8 months to close.
Wow.
Yeah. Remember the 203? They had to get the contractors, and it was a big process.
Yeah,
Just to find some, because you got to find the right contract. You got to get the right numbers in. It's a lot.
you do, especially when you do 203K loans. If you guys watch me on TikTok or YouTube, you guys know I speak about this all the time. With 203K loans, you have to, there's two parts. It's an A and B. A is usually under 30,000, if I remember correctly, and B is anything over 35 or something like that. And with the B, it takes longer because not only are you getting paid in draws, you have to get a third party to view everything, and then the contractor has to understand that hey, he's going to get paid based off the work, and the bank has to sign off in the contractor.
And the HUD consultant has to say the numbers are correct. This is what it is. Yeah, before it's a process, but it was fun. Yeah,
Well, it was a life lesson.
Oh yeah, it was the first one I had. I needed it. He also contacted me. He has a restaurant, a Jamaican restaurant for sale, and he contacted me to sell it for him. So
wow. Now, and it's because you did not stop once you got that one
yeah.
listing. You still you build that rapport. And too many times we see something and we get it, and then we stop building. You still have to continue building and building that rapport with other people and keep the business growing. You can't just stop.
No.
This one's gonna hurt us, Mike.
Oh, that's all. Yeah.
Boy,
they're right.
What exactly? Rates are climbing.
Yeah.
It's not in a way that's gonna help us make more money. Because when the rates go up, people get nervous. But did you guys hear what Biden is proposing?
Yeah.
$15,000 grant. If that happens, oh my gosh, I feel bad because all these people who are on the fence, not sure if they want to buy or wait for the market to get better. It's about to be horrible because there's too many people. $15,000. People like, oh, I had 40, now I got 55. You're gonna be happy, Mike. You'll be showing a lot.
That covers closing costs, which is great.
Exactly, but you might be showing a lot of houses, but you might not be getting as many accepted offers now.
I have that issue now. Some of my clients, we're in 5-6 offers and we're getting outbid. It's the market right now.
We're definitely gonna have to figure out something to make the clients pop because we need these offers in.
Yeah.
Realtor is a mortgage loan officer. We only get paid at closing.
Yes.
We do not get paid before despite contrary beliefs or whatever. You do not pay us before. It gets paid at the end. The only one who technically gets paid before is if you do an appraisal because you have to pay for that out of pocket. The inspection because you pay for that before they come do it. Then your attorney, they usually charge either all the way at the end. Some charge at the end. Some of them charge a fee at the beginning.
And like a retainer or something.
Yeah, a piece of it. They charge something before they start working for you. But loan officers and realtors, we get paid at the end. So when you see your realtor working hard or your loan officer working hard, you know why. Because we're like, yo, we're not letting this deal die because we put in so much effort. You got to understand we're helping with the pre-approval, we're running the numbers, we're getting your docs. You like, even pre-approving people, I don't think they realize how much work goes into that. And then we pass it off to a realtor who's now taking time out your day, your busy life to show houses. How many houses are you showing tomorrow? Like you have listings already, right?
Oh yeah. I'm out from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. pretty much.
And that's running around, taking clients, showing them different houses, and then you're doing it with multiple clients. So it takes a lot of time. And if you guys have no money, you can always partner with a busy realtor and say, hey, I'll be willing to show your clients, take them around for you, and just work with me, teach me, give me some money out of it. Like,
definitely,
right?
100%. I'm actually bringing somebody with me tomorrow. I'm gonna cut them and just shadow me and I'll still pay you to learn.
You're paying people to learn real
Yeah.
estate for free.
Yes.
Guys, I'm telling you, there's a lot of ways to get into real estate with no money down. You just have to be willing to learn and to do the steps. But if you're on YouTube and Facebook, we're going to go on a short break. TikTok and Instagram, don't worry, guys. It'll just be me and you for about 10 seconds. We're going to talk, but I'm going to put everyone else on a quick break. What questions you have, put them in the comment section. And I'm with Michael Stone, aka the Stone team, and just here we're really trying to give you guys advice and make this as beneficial to you guys, so you guys can get the most out of this knowledge. And we're just giving away free game. That's it. We're just here to help you.
Let me throw this out there real quick. If you want to make money in real estate without having a license, without any money, you find clients for a realtor and they will pay you a referral fee. Very simple.
Ooh, I like that. Can you
get the commission the next day? Here you go.
Mike, dive more into that. Explain that a little bit more.
So pretty much, I pay for leads. I do advertising, but sometimes there's a lot of people that their aunt is selling something or wants to sell. All you need to know is one person that wants to sell and is serious. You make the connection with a realtor that you know that you could trust. Let them either.
Keyword trust.
Yes, trust.
All realtors are ethical. Mm-hmm. So you want to find a good realtor. But keep going.
You speak about the referral. Some do 10% up to 25%. So once you get them pre-approved, after everything closes, I will give you 25%, 10%, whatever we agree upon, of my check, tax-free here to you, just for making the introduction to the person that's interested in buying or selling. So that's an easy way.
So it can be done. That's what you said.
100%.
Be done. And like Michael said, even if you don't have your license, he's willing to pay for you to get your license.
You don't need a license to give me the referral.
You don't even need your license to get your referral. You see that? There's a lot of ways to make money in real estate. You have wholesaling. You could even if you don't have the full contract, especially me, if you bring a deal to me, you'll get paid 100%. Especially if the numbers will make sense, because at the end of the day, I want to keep that relationship with you going.
Right.
You can get more deals. The whole point is building relationships and seeing how everyone can help each other together. Yeah. So the business that we do, the more business you can do, and we can create this synergy of just helping each other, more business, more content. And the best thing about what I like about with realtors is once you have the listing, you have access to the property. So you can shoot videos in the property technically, right?
100%.
That builds up your content. So even if you don't have any listings or if you don't have a big social media following, if you keep showing people, hey, I'm at this house, I'm doing this, I'm going to, eventually people will know you for doing real estate. Even if you don't know everything, you'll have that relationship.
Right.
Deal. You have the mentor already in place who's going to show you what to do, help you, and pay you. What more can you guys ask for? Guys, free game right now. We're teaching you how to they win money.
Yeah, especially people that have been in their neighborhood for a long time. They know all their neighbors. They know, the shop owners. Just ask them, hey, are you looking to sell? You want to buy? Have somebody. You make a connection, and that's it. I know people that do that full time.
Just find referrals.
Yeah, that's it. And they collect their fee. And I'm talking about all over the 50 states, all over.
Anywhere. The whole goal is to get people who want to sell, buy, or whatever, and even invest in property. Yeah. You can make a good living off of that. And the thing is, it's no money down, guys. I have to keep repeating that because so many people are afraid to get into real estate because they feel like you need money. You don't need money. You need time. You need a good work ethic. You have to be ethical?
Yeah.
But that's really what you need in real estate. You can't be afraid to hear no. So many times we stop. How many times do people tell you no?
5 million.
Even today, you hear no. You call someone.
Yeah, I get no's all day. Nope, hang up. I'm not interested. Don't call me. Yeah. It's the nature of the business. But for every no you get, 100 no's, you're gonna get one yes, and that yes could get you a $25,000 commission check.
$25,000.
Yeah,
No numbers. We're not just bullshitting, guys. There's a
not at all.
in real estate. You just have to be willing to work. You have to be willing to seek the mentor, seek the help, and keep pushing, keep moving forward, guys.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys have any questions on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, just let us know. Put them in the comment section. We're here to help you guys. This is all for you. So we're gonna just keep talking, but we want to know if you guys have any questions or anything like that. Let us know. We're here to help you guys. Another good way that I feel like is underrated
Mm-hmm.
is even if you're good at taking photos, you can take photos or videos of the listing and then give it to the agent.
Yeah.
Especially if you're good.
Yeah.
Someone gave you like a really good promo video for one of your listings and said, "Hey, I'm just looking for $50, $100." Like
100%. If it's quality, I'll do it.
And then now, especially now, we're gonna even take it further. This is another gem, guys. Right now it's COVID season, so a lot of realtors they don't do open houses as much. So
Mm-hmm.
if you show a realtor, hey, I'll do a 3D virtual tour, and you could come in and do a virtual tour for them, and even a little promo of the outside, send it to them. Once they're hooked, you can say, yeah, my price is $500 if you want me to do the inside, but the outside is free for now, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of do you know a lot of realtors doing the virtual stuff yet? Doing the virtual tours?
Yeah, but I want to say the last couple months since we're allowed back in, we're doing it. But yeah, right, yeah, we were doing it a lot when it first started. But people still do it, like especially the elderly. They don't want people in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you meet them, you tell them right away. We could do it virtually. You know, nobody will ever come in and out to bother you. That's
So
it.
guys, if you're good with a camera or good with editing, these are things you could do. You could do flyers for people. You could edit flyers. You could do edit videos. You can even do sounds and do like an opening video for someone who's like if someone comes to me with a dope sound or like a rap song for my videos, I'll definitely do it. Like when I put my little promos up, you guys come up with something like that. There's so many ways to get into real estate. And this is not this. Yes, you're in the market. You're not really doing it yet, but you're meeting the people, the movers and shakers in the market, and you're supplying them with stuff. So what do you think is going to happen? Someone says, "Hey, Malcolm, who helped you with that edit?" Or Mike, who did that virtual tour for you? Mike will give you a number to someone else, and now you're meeting more people in real estate, and you're being around the field that you want to be in. And that's the first step to getting it. You want to be in real estate, be around a whole bunch of realtors. Eventually,
That's
picking up information, someone's going to sponsor you. Mike
it. Yeah.
sponsor you and get you in. Like this is how you do it when you have no money down, guys. You have to think outside the box, and we're telling you ways to get in it now. All you guys have to pick the phone or just a couple thumbs and just
That's it.
at Michael.stone._
Yeah. And like you said, anybody, if you're interested in real estate, contact me. I'll give you all the knowledge I have. You could shadow me. I'll sponsor you. You can learn the ropes. I mean, once you get in that groove, the ball will start rolling. You're never gonna stop. That's what happened with me.
Now, why don't people sponsor people more often? Like, what is it against sponsoring people that has like the I guess a stereotype or a negative thing?
Um,
Why isn't like the ad like, hey, message me, I'll sponsor you now? Why hasn't anyone made this ad yet?
I believe it's because a lot of people don't follow through. So
Mm.
a lot of people say, "I want to do it. I'm dedicated." I've had it with people with me. They come the first 2 3 days and then they just die down. So that's why a lot of people don't really say, "Hey, I'll sponsor whoever's serious," because half of the time people even get the license and they're really not in it.
Mhm.
They think it's like we'll have $1 million buyer and we're in contract in a week. Show them one house, they'll take it. It's not TV. That's it. Yeah.
Maybe we should do that.
Mhm.
Well, we actually started to remember we were doing like the Perez family.
Yeah.
We'll be starting back up.
Back up.
The credit is almost finished.
Yeah.
So I think either March or the end of March will be good, and then you'll be working with them and showing them around. I want to videotape it.
Yeah.
I feel like we have to do like a series or a video, or I get a group of realtors together and will just show them the truth, show them behind the scenes of real estate, the ups and downs. Like we just closed the deal today, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, yes.
Yeah, I met. Yeah. Due to COVID, I wasn't allowed at the closing. Sadly, as much as I wanted to be there with Angela and Nelson, but I spoke with them. Picked up the check today from Saeed, and
Okay, good
yeah,
job.
paid
Um,
tomorrow.
so the good thing about it is the fact that you're able to one make money from
Mhm.
your home. Technically, like
Yeah,
you weren't there, you still made money, correct?
yeah,
You did a
correct.
lot of work, don't get us wrong, but you're able to make money from almost anywhere. We were on vacation together, and you were still doing real estate. I was still doing
Yeah,
like it still work from anywhere. And that's one of the benefits of being in this business.
yeah.
We have questions. Would you say being a realtor is easy?
Not at all. Like I love it, but there's so many hurdles. You deal with so many different type of people. Expectations. It,
That's a big one.
yeah,
A lot of people have this expectation of how it's supposed to go. And that's why I think doing like a video series on that, like the truth behind real estate. Guys, let me know if you like this
yeah.
TikTok
I like that one. Truth behind real estate.
because I feel like we have to burst this bubble of what to really expect. And also be a good idea to show them like what a good loan officer or realtor looks like.
Mhm.
It won't just be me. I'll bring up the loan officer on. I have no problem sharing
Right. Yeah.
the
But and
but
also you're out showing people at least 4 or 5 times before they decide. I mean, once in a blue, I get somebody, uh, Frankie. The first day I took her out, she said, "This is it. We got her the house." Other people like Jose, I've taken out 6 times already, and I speak to him every other day to keep on. All right, let's go out this day. What day are you free? I don't stop. I'm gonna keep on till we get something.
but it's also the market that makes it hard too.
Yes.
Because Jose, he found something that he wanted, but the market is such a seller's market that they can raise the price of the houses astronomically,
Mm.
and there's so many buyers out there that it's a fight. So you guys have to understand if you see something, you might have to go a little bit over your budget than you were thinking
Yes.
now, because I feel like the next 2 years we'll be in this buyer market, and then we'll see some kind of shift.
Yeah.
I didn't push this plan on. We're definitely going to be in a buyer's market for maybe longer than that. Because if it pushes through and it's approved, he's going to be in office for at least 4 years before. I think what Biden needed to do, though, my personal opinion, I'm not really into politics and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but what he should have did is he needs to give some kind of incentive to the sellers. The buyers don't need more incentives. He
Yeah.
needs incentives for sellers because we need more inventory on the market. There's not
Yeah.
enough houses. So you need to give some kind of either credit, money, like, hey, if you sell your house, I'll give you extra $10,000 from the government, because that would balance up all the buyers. Because
Yeah.
right now we have this little bit of sellers and this many buyers. So it's not the scales is like this.
Yeah.
So, we have a question from Instagram. It says, with interest rates going up, should people be worried? Well, if you're not buying a house right now, you have nothing to worry about at all. You're good. But if you are buying, yes, you're going to expect to pay more. Expect to hear the rates not in the twos. They're going to the threes and fours.
Yeah.
It's going up. So don't be worried. Just this is what you're gonna have to expect. So you're gonna have to pay more for the rate. Like I said, I did a TikTok video about this. I told you could ask for discount points, where meaning you buy down the rate, and depending on the price, sometimes the lender will give you a break on it and cover some of it for you or all of it for you. But it's getting more expensive to do it because the rates are going higher. So that means that remember the rates were so low because the Feds was pumping money into it to keep it low. The Feds
Yeah.
was pumping it, pumping it, pumping it. But now the Feds aren't pumping it, the rates are going up. So expect to pay more. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I told everyone, buy, buy, buy. I was screaming it. I was saying, buy now. The rates are low. Buy now. And I even, it's crazy. Mike, I'm going to have to post about it. I did a TikTok for Biden, or right before he like actually became president, or like I think a day or two after. I said, watch out. Rates are going to be going up. I said it. I called it out before it happened. And
Mm.
then sure enough, rates are going up. And people don't understand the reason why rates go up is because when for that first week that he was in, the rates were down, or they were either steady or they went down lower. That's because we had a president. Before that, we had no president. The market had no direction. But now that the president is in, the tax laws are changing. His policies are coming in. So he's changing around everything. So that's going to push the rates up now because now they're like, oh, tax cuts, this is happening, this is happening. So that's why the rates are going. And I knew it was going to happen. So I warned my clients, hey, if you rate, let me lock you in now before the rates go up. Unfortunately, some of them didn't find houses, the offers didn't get accepted. So I'm still going to do what I can, but they're going to have to, the rates are just going to be higher.
Yeah. Nothing we can do about it.
What'd you say, Mike?
No, I said there's nothing we can do about it. I mean, so it's going to go up, down, the timing.
Oh, someone said I got lucky. I locked my rate in at 3%. You should have came to me. I would have got you at 3%.
2.5.
Yeah, 2. I was killing the rates.
Yeah, I remember.
Destroying the rates. I did a jumbo loan, and that rate was freaking phenomenal. The rate I got them for a jumbo loan, literally the next week, they wanted almost, I think, a point or two higher than that.
Wow, look at that. That's a lot, a point.
Even on that point, I got them discounted points when we negotiated with the bank to cover it, and they did not pay the full price of the points. That's how good we are.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, we can do it. There's a lot of things that you can do, especially when you know the loan officer. It's different when the loan officer really wants to help you. Like, it's good and bad because we really get emotional. I know you do too, Mike. Like,
100%.
Not going through, you really take it personal. It's not like it's a job, whatever, blah blah blah. Like some of these you take personal, you really want to help them, especially when you know them, when you work with them, stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, this is a question from TikTok. Do you think rates will at least stay as it is until the summer? That's when I plan to buy. Hopefully by summertime the rates go down. I'm hoping. Normally in real estate tends to sell a lot more in summer. You know that, Mike. It's like it's a trend. Wintertime it slows down, and then summertime it goes skyrocketing because it's nice. Spring, people start cleaning up the house, they start fixing their house, and contract prices go up higher. It's all because of the summer. Do I think the rates are going to simmer? I hope they actually go down closer to summer because then we can do more business money. So I'm hoping, but it all depends on what happens with this Biden's $15,000 plan and also the stimulus check that's going to help the market because the more money in the market is going to help the rates a little bit. So we shall see. But I'm hoping that I'm wrong and the rates don't keep going up high. I'm hoping that it goes down. So we will see.
Mal, the real question is why are they waiting to the summer?
So
that's
did you
your question?
Said the question, user. The question is why are you waiting to the summer?
Yeah.
All right. Another question this is from Facebook. I'm gonna play it on the screen. If you can't see the questions, you're watching me. You're not watching me on Facebook or YouTube.
Yeah.
So
another one from Jashane.
A person a good realtor. Do you want to answer that?
I think every realtor is good, but I think the key is to find a realtor that you're comfortable with. Some clients want to be held by the hand, Malcolm, right? You know that.
Right.
Some clients want their space to just send me listings. When I see something, I'll let you know. So I think the key is to match the energy that the person is giving you, and just make sure they're honest and have your priorities.
Now, question: how do you figure out what energy the person is giving? How do you match it? Like, what do you do that makes it easier for you to say, okay, yes, this is his energy. This is going to be my energy. Let's intertwine this and make it.
Usually off the first phone call. But
Okay.
if they say, "Hey, how are you?" I'm gonna match you. I always match your energy.
And there was about that too.
Yes.
I don't know if it was Grant. No, it wasn't Grant Cardone. It was
I think it was Grant Cardone. Was it?
It was talking about like when you hear them, when you do a phone call and you hear them, and you start talking, you match their energy. So if they're like, "Oh," you do that too, and it creates a rapport subconsciously in their brain that they want to start doing it. And then when you start going at a higher pace, they thus return. But yes, I was like, "Look, Mike, you're a reader. I didn't know that."
Yeah, and also just when I meet them in person, you get a feel for people.
Yes.
I've been doing it for a while, so I get a feel. So I know, like, okay, the wife is the one that's gonna pick the house, or
Most time, 9 times out of 10 is the female.
yeah, yeah. So then you cater to what the wife is looking for. Because if the wife says, "I want this,"
Yeah.
even if it's something that the husband doesn't want, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna go with what the wife wants. So yeah.
Larry asks, so are you a realtor at MLO? No, I do mortgages. Mike, you can't see, he's on my Facebook and Instagram.
Hmm.
Facebook and YouTube.
You too.
Actually does he's a realtor. So we have two different people. There's four different screens going on here. That's why you can't see him. But if you guys have realtor questions, feel free to ask. He's here. We're going to be on this for probably another 10 more minutes, and he's willing to ask anything. So let us know. All right. User responded because my lease is up in August, and I was getting my credit at a better score, currently at a 690. If
Okay.
you're to boost your credit, I'm 100% for it. That's good. Your lease is up in August. I understand it. But just be aware that in the summertime, you're gonna have more. You're gonna have a bigger competition.
Yeah.
With Biden's new laws, we don't know what's gonna happen. So be willing to go over what you think you want to spend because you're going to. 100%, you're going. So as long as you're willing with that, but I'm all for boosting your credit score because that's going to help with the higher interest rates that we're facing. The better your credit is, the better the rates you get. It is what it is. You know, it's part of the rules, right, Mike?
100%.
So, any other questions you guys have, feel free to ask it now. We're going to stay on this for another 10 minutes. We always go longer on these lives. I tell you guys, hey, I'm only going to stay on for 30 minutes. Sometimes we end up talking for at least over an hour.
Yeah.
Never fails. I think I like talking too much. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Also, remember a few months, well, actually during the summer, there was a house for sale right by you, and there was 50 people waiting to get into that open house.
50.
Yeah.
50.
So I had an open house, and I had about 30 people. It was me and an agent of mine. It still wasn't enough. So if anybody's looking for extra work, you come help us host the open house, and we'll pay you. You make money like that. You also get leads that way.
Yes, you make money. You can host other people's open houses.
Yes.
Free game. Like I gotta do a drum roll. I'm gonna have to do a little thing that goes bing, like get your attention. You can host other people's open houses, right? Once you host it, not only do you get to meet a new realtor or two, you also get to get the leads that come in from doing that hosting. Like as a loan officer, I do open houses with realtors just for the leads.
Yeah.
Because you're getting leads, you're getting 30 new people that never met you, who you can build rapport with, who obviously want to buy a house. And a lot of them don't have realtors. So it's a great way to make a new connection, meet new people, and to better your business, grow. So, Mike.
Yeah.
All the open houses you've done, do you have any memorable ones or anything like that?
I had somebody bring a pet monkey, like a little monkey.
Nah, wait. Yeah. Tell us about this. What happened? Where was the house? Where was the area? Like, give us some.
In Mastic, the one I had at Mastic Beach. Yeah.
Wow.
So we had an open house, and I thought it was a cat for some reason. Mm-hmm. And then when he walked in, he gave it a little banana, and he was just here, just eating. And I was like, I've never seen that before.
What a place. He was calm.
He was calm. He had the little leash.
Not just a regular monkey.
No, it was the ones that play the accordions.
Those little creepy ones.
Yeah.
Did he have it dressed up?
Huh?
Did he have it dressed up?
No. He just had a little diaper on. It's weird.
And he gave it a banana. And did you say no pets in the open house, or you was just like,
no? I was like, if you brought him, bring him in. That's it.
He can see the house tour.
Yeah, he might like it, and then that could be the deciding factor.
You don't care if you sell to a monkey. Anybody can get this house.
Yep. And then the other one is a lot of agents seem to. I get it. They Photoshop pictures, and when I walk inside, is like the wall is coming down. It was missing a sink, and then in the picture we went back and it had everything. Yeah, we went into the backyard. There was a possum hanging. There was a chicken with a coop. And the pictures, it was like Photoshop, a big lawn and everything. So
Wow,
yeah.
that's great. When stuff like that happen, does the client look at you, or do you look at the realtor and be like, so you just gonna
Um,
like what do you do?
no, I think the my clients at that they get it. They understand because I tell everybody, like, I set the expectation before we go out. Like when I meet you originally, okay, this is what it is, and I tell them some houses are going to be Photoshop, some are going to be better in person than in the
I
pictures.
didn't know realtors did that. I didn't know. I would have never crossed my mind to Photoshop a flyer, or especially when you know people are coming to see it. Like that doesn't make sense to me.
It's weird to me. It's happened a couple of times, but yeah, like I said,
Hey, catfishing, right? That's what it is.
yeah. What would be the term for real estate? Real estate catfishing. Yeah.
That's crazy, Mike.
Yeah, but it's strange that they do it.
All right, Mike, give me 1 second. We're gonna go one more commercial break
Yep.
before we end the video. Friday at 8 p.m. I bring a different realtor, or sometimes the same realtors, and we just answer questions about real estate. I'm gonna bring other people on about vending, about anything, all stuff. We're just giving you guys information, trying to help you guys. So let us know if you have any questions. I got Stone here, aka Mike, here with me. So put your thoughts in the comment section below, and we're here to help you guys. All right, Mike. Any other tips or anything that you would suggest?
Just reach out to even an agent and see, pick their brain, see the process. There's a lot of like,
If I wanted to talk to you, right? For
mhm.
example, like, what would be my open DM? If I wanted to slide in your DM, like what should I say? Like, should I be like, hey, I need some money, or hey, I'm hungry? Like, what
uh,
would make? Because I know you get a lot of DMs, and
yeah,
you don't read all of them because like some of them are just annoying. Like,
yeah.
what would I have to do to get your attention and make you want to help me?
Just be honest. I get a lot of people think. I mean, you're definitely making a lot of money in real estate, but it's a grind. It's very hard. Like a lot of people.
We know you making money, Mike. I can see that view behind you.
Yeah, but
This earlier, so we could have seen that the waterfront and all that.
you can't see it from here. Next time, yeah, but no, just be honest in what you want. Like some people hit me up, yo, I just want to make a lot of money. Okay, we could talk and I'll teach you ways to do that. And some people say I want to, I want to build, I want to manage properties, I want to buy multifamilies, and it's a conversation for everybody that I can have.
And so if I hit you up and say, hey, I have no money, but I really want to get started on real estate, can you
Mhm.
help with that? Is that something that
Yeah,
you would
100%. I mean, I've had people intern for me. You have to sacrifice some time for free, and in the process you'll learn, and you go to the classes, you get your license, and I'll reimburse you as long as I see you're dedicated and you're willing to work. And when I tell you I need you here at this time, I need you to do this, as long as you're willing to take initiative and do some extra stuff, yeah, of course.
I think that's what I think stops a lot of people also. We get our egos. Our egos come too big. We're like, hey,
Yeah,
for someone I have to work, I have to do this? What?
yeah,
I think that's what stops it. But what I say is, what I like about you is you consider everyone part of your team. It's not like, oh, you work for me or this and that. We're all a team. We're all grinding together. This
yeah.
way, this is what has to get done so we can all get paid, and we share in the profits. Like when you're on a good team, you
Mm,
share the profits. So even if you have no money, as long as you did something to help Mike with that deal and stuff like that, you will still get cut in, and you don't even need your license, guys. So I
yeah.
want you don't need your license. So he's willing to help you guys get started.
Mhm.
We got another question. Can you recommend a place to get a home loan from, credit union or a bank? Well, I'm going to recommend me because I'm a
Mm,
and I like I said, I actually did a TikTok about this. So if you're watching this on TikTok, go to my TikTok. I think it was like 2 or 3 videos ago. I talk about why I suggest people to go to a broker first, then go to a bank. Because you remember, even with Nelson, the same deal that we had,
yeah.
uh, he actually went to Citibank. I have nothing against Citibank or anything like that, but the loan officer forgot. like they did a pre-approval for him. Like they literally forgot that they did it, and it was like, how do you forget that you did a
It's
pre-approval?
already a red flag.
Yeah, it's a red flag. Sometimes when you go to these major banks, you become no, I lied. It wasn't Citibank. It was another bank that he went to. Citibank was someone else. But anyway, they forgot that they did a deal for him, and it just turned into
Bad
no.
scenario. Yeah.
It was Tula was telling me about it. That's what happened. It was She was telling me about a client that
Oh,
and she was saying that, hey, yeah, the client went to this bank, and I can't remember what bank. It's not Citibank. It's she went. It was some major bank that the client went to, and she called the actual loan officer. The loan officer forgot that they did the loan for them.
yeah.
And so when they tried to like, hey, all right, send me a new pre-approval. I just need the amounts higher. They said, hey, you lost your file. So that's why I always say go to a loan officer, especially if you meet with one face to face or one on one.
Yeah.
More likely to help you and care about your file. All right, now we're getting a lot more questions now. Are you in Cali or do I have to pay you 10K to learn? I think that's for you, Mike.
For me, I'm actually starting a team out in California, so that's great because I'm looking for realtors in California.
All
So,
right,
no, you don't pay me anything.
and you don't pay him, so
No.
no, you pay 10,000 to learn. A lot
Mm.
of people have these outrageous prices, um, and I've paid a lot to learn too. I've paid a
Yeah.
but unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately for you guys, I'm not charging. This is 100% right
Yeah.
now.
100% free.
Or anything. This is a free class,
Yeah.
free game. I would love to work with you, but we need to be in the same state. No, we actually cover different states. I do Jersey, Connecticut, New York.
Florida.
Yes, I do Florida. Thanks for that. New York, of course. So it all depends where you're at. If you want to message me, my Instagram is the real Mr. Marcelle. Just DM me and we'll talk more about it.
Yeah.
Here.
Who is that?
Someone, Keisha.
Uh,
All right, and we have another question. If I wanted you to do my mortgage, what do I need to do? First thing you need to do is DM me, the real Mr. Marcel. I used to offer free consultation calls, but I had to cut it down because I was getting way too many calls.
oh
And
yeah.
all of them were going to closing. A lot of people were just picking my brain. And I'd rather, if you're gonna pick my brain, I'd rather do it on Instagram Live where I can help multiple people because it's a tedious and tiring when I'm helping one person and it's like 100 people have the same question. So I'd rather do one video, answer that question, and move on. But if you're serious and you actually want to move forward, I will definitely just DM me and I'll help you as much as I can. Granted, my time is very valuable, so it's gonna be a quick call, quick conversation. I'm not gonna be spending an hour with you. Guys, I don't have the time for it. We have other clients who need our time and they're obviously paying me, so I have to give them my first attention. It's nothing personal, it's just business. What
Yeah.
about you?
What
What,
was
what if they want to get in contact with you? What's the best way? How much time?
it? Text me 917-443-0328. You could hit me up on Instagram, michael.stone._ and you can email me too, mmstone15@gmail.com.
Yeah, Mike said he's hungry. He
Yeah.
said if you're willing to work and you're willing to have a good work ethic, he'll do what he can to help you out. I want to buy a house. Where do I start? Mr. Marcel, help. Keisha, I already told you what to do. You have my address. You should be at my house already. We could have been there. Mike's ready to work right now. He's like, yep, I'm with it. What you come over? Like, I already told you guys. If you guys haven't checked out my YouTube yet, check out my YouTube. I actually give a whole bunch of tips on where to start. I have a free ebook that I give to you guys for your email, which gives a whole bunch of tips. We have TikTok videos, which are a whole bunch of tips. But I always tell you guys the first step is to be prepared, understand your numbers, know your credit score, know what you're looking at, understand that it's going to take time. I'm going to go through all your documents. I'm going to like break everything down. I'll show you why we pre-approved you. I'll help you show you why I think you should get a multi-family instead of a single family. Like we educate you along the process. So that's what we do.
Yes, and I just want to let everybody know you don't need to be in New York to work with me.
Exactly. You cover other
Yeah,
states.
yeah. Brazil, Spain, Africa, everywhere.
I don't think I have any viewers in Africa yet, Mike, but we're working on it.
We're working on it. Yeah.
Guys, I appreciate you guys checking out the live. I'm driving. I'm sorry. Please reach me. Someone wants you to reach out to them, Mike. You want to take down this Instagram?
Yes. One second.
E.
Wait. They actually
Guys, you are getting connections right now for free. I didn't charge you anything. You're getting this for free. So, guys, watching this on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, if you have questions, let us know now. We're about to end this live, and this guy's about to get hit up by Michael.
what's the info?
HELEN
HELEN
SENT
uh-huh.
404
On IG, right?
Look at that. He just got a mentor for free just by watching this Instagram live. That's what I'm telling you guys. It's a lot of real estate is being willing to put yourself out there. Like he put himself out there in the comments. He needed help. He was saying, "Hey, I don't have 10,000 to pay. No problem." Mike said he'll do it free. He's not charging anything. He's gonna class now and stuff like that and free learning. And then the thing also he put himself out there, but two, he was willing to ask for help. Hey, I just joined. Well, next time, guys, this starts at 8. I think we might have to make this later because people are just like going crazy now on TikTok. We're getting so many views now.
We're gonna stay on another hour.
I don't know about that. It's time for me to eat. I'm hungry. But I do mortgages, and I flip houses. The guy you can't see on the screen is a realtor who actually does deals with me, and he helps me find houses. So we're here showing you guys ways to get money with no money down in real estate. Yes, Helen sent 404. He's gonna reach out to you. So look out for the Instagram. But we're teaching you guys how to make money in real estate right now with no money down. We were giving out tips, and we're doing this every Friday. I'll be back here with Michael again, another realtor on appraisal or vending, and we're just reaching out. Oh, Michael, somebody wants your information. Michael said he's willing to pay people. He's willing to pay you to help him find referrals, to help him to pay for you to get a free education, or even help him with open houses. So there's a lot of ways you guys can get into it. His
And I
Instagram
get free leads.
and leads. His Instagram
Buyers,
is
sellers. I have a database backed up. If you're willing to put in the work, you definitely make some money off of it.
Michael. Let me give out your Instagram because they're asking for on TikTok.
Yeah.
His Instagram is MICHAEL.STONE._ That's on Instagram. Helen said thank you. He's excited to work with you, Michael.
Yes.
These are people, guys. We're offering you jobs right now. He's giving you a job right now. Willing to pay, and you guys can't see, but his view is beautiful. Watch out, Mike. Let me see the view behind you.
Nah, it's not that good.
Oh, it's not the good side. He
Not
has nice penthouse view, and it's from real estate. It works.
all water views, Manhattan views. Beautiful.
It works.
Yeah. Also, I'm on TikTok, Malcolm.
Okay, what's your TikTok?
NYC Luxury Real Estate.
NYC Luxury Real Estate. Guys, thank you guys for watching. We're about to end this live. And Keisha, it's going down tonight. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you. If you guys have any questions, you can feel free to DM me at the real Mr. Marcelle, Michael at michael.stone_. I will be back next Friday with another guest. Thank you guys for watching. This live is always at 8 p.m. We started on time today, guys. I was so proud. I was here at 7 o'clock, setting everything up, setting the cameras up, and make sure Michael was here. We started on time. So let's see if we can do it again next Friday. Oh, guys, guess what? Boom. Let me share the good news with you. Look.
Let's see.
You guys ready for this? Wow, look at that. We got a new vending location.
Oh, yeah.
It's not secured until you get that contract, guys. Boom, signed, dated today. So we got a new vending location, good for at least 1 year. And this is passive money, guys. So I'll be doing some new videos on that on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, showing you guys how to create passive money. Ooh, excuse me, my stomach said I'm hungry. Revenue sources. So on that note, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. I hope you guys made some money and didn't spend it all in one place.
Yep.
And you're investing in something, right? Whether it's yourself, whether it's in stocks, whether it's in bonds, whether it's in real estate, invest in something and never forget to invest in yourself. Thank you, Michael. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Malcolm.
And this video will be on YouTube if you guys want to rewatch it. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching TikTok.
Are we off, Malcolm?
Yes, we are. It's just you and me.